This farm will produce you 4.5 to 5 stacks of iron per hour. What's up guys, KingerIV here, back with another Minecraft tutorial. In last night's live stream, we built the iron farm you see behind me. This is one of the 6 iron farms I have built in the world. I build an iron farm anywhere I AFK. That is because iron farms are the most important farm in Minecraft. Iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game, so getting yourself a functioning and effective iron farm is a must. Like I said, we built this one live on stream last night. It is the same iron farm in my 1.20 iron farm tutorial that you can find over on YouTube, but I figured it was time to update the farm for 1.21. This video will be available on both TikTok and YouTube once it is completed. If you follow the steps provided, it will allow you to get up to 4.5 to 5 stacks of iron per hour, and it is very, very easy to put together. It might not be the most efficient farm. I can't promise you the best rates, but I can promise you it is very, very simple to set up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. To build this iron farm, you will need to prepare the following items. You're going to need 2 villagers. You're going to need solid blocks, glass, chests, hoppers, campfires. These can be soul sand campfires or regular campfires. You will need a minimum of 22 beds and 20 workstations. You will need fence gates. You will need water buckets. You will need either 7 stacks of potatoes, 7 stacks of carrots, or 7 stacks of bread. You will need some sort of temporary building block. And then you may use these as optional just to make the farm look better, like leaves, slabs, or sea lanterns, or frog lights. These are purely aesthetic. These do not need to be added in. The first step to the iron farm is selecting where you want to build it. I am in a super flat world, but I doubt most of you play Minecraft in super flat, and if you are, I doubt you need an iron farm. That being said, you need to make sure you are at least 120 blocks away from the nearest village. 80 is the bare minimum, but I recommend 120. If you are building this iron farm in a village, you will need to remove every bed and every workstation and every villager that is not within the farm. How Bedrock iron farms work is you are tricking Minecraft into thinking your farm is the entire village. If you have any other villages nearby or other things that could consider being a village, like workstations or beds, it can cause issues. If you're building this farm in an existing area of your world and you have a bed or workstations nearby, you must remove the bed or workstations until the farm is complete. But once you have selected your location, you're going to go up 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the bare minimum you can go with. Iron golems can spawn within an 8 by 8 radius off of beds. So if we build this at 7, what can happen is iron golems will spawn on the floor. 8 is the bare minimum. To be safe, I recommend going up 2 more blocks. That is in the out direction too. So say this was the edge, if we went, this was the edge of our beds right here. If we went out 8 blocks and there was a cliff face right here, iron golems can spawn on it. It's important that you keep an 8 by 8 in all directions free around your beds in the farm. You only want the spawnable area in the farm to be where the golems can spawn. Now that you have identified the correct height and area, go ahead and place a chest on top of your pillar. We are not going to do anything fancy. If you want to put a bigger storage system on it because you're going to AFK longer hours, I would recommend that. If you're going to do auto sorters, I would recommend anything by Silent Whisperer. I do not do auto sorter tutorials. You'll have to look up his videos for that. But this chest just serves as our output from the farm. Going beyond this, that's up to you guys. But going around the back of the chest, you're going to go a hopper facing in, and then 2 more hoppers into that to make a 3 hopper line. You're then going to place 3 hoppers going in there, and then 3 hoppers going in here for a 3 by 3 grid. Once you have a 3 by 3 grid, come off the back, place yourself down a temporary block, a temporary block like so, then two more after that, and one more after that. You are then going to go out 5 blocks from where I'm placing blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go ahead and fill these in. You can do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and fill the middle in like this. You can now remove that block, and your platform should look something like this so far. You're then going to take your beds. You're going to place 11 along the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Turn around and place 11 more going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for a total of 22 beds. Once all your beds are in place, you can go ahead and remove the solid block platform underneath. It is very important you remove this platform. If not, iron golems and cats can spawn on the beds and not in the farm where you want them to. You can also remove this pillar. At this point, your farm should be looking something like this. The next step is to go ahead and build a ring of glass around the beds. You can go ahead and start right here in the middle like that. Go around the outside, fill it all in, just like this. Just building a perimeter of glass around the beds. You're then going to place a glass block in each of the 4 corners like so. And then you're going to place in your workstations. I recommend cartography tables as they are planks in paper and very easy to craft early game, but you can use any full block workstation that villagers will pair to. But you're going to place 4 right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 right here, 1, 2, 3, turn around, place 3 more, 1, 2, 3, come to this side, place 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, place 3 more, place 3 more, and you should have a total of 20 workstations. You then will go in and take your glass, fill in between the workstations in the middle, and then add a singular ring above, like this. This can be a bit annoying because you might accidentally click into the cartography table or whatever station you're using, but just build yourself a ring that looks like that. With your farm looking like this, you're going to come down to the hoppers, build a ring around the hoppers like so, just like this. Do not worry, you can still access your chest even though there's glass on top. Go ahead and complete this ring, just like this. Should be looking along the lines of here. You're going to go off of this piece of glass, put 1 block there, 1 block there, and then go around with a ring, leaving that middle spot open. So go all the way around. Place these in. You're then going to fill this spot in with solid blocks. Go ahead and build back a platform like this. And you should have a farm that is looking like this so far. Go ahead and fill in the glass around the ring on the hoppers. It is now important that you get your villagers into the farm. Now, there's many different ways to do it. You can use boats, you can use minecarts, you can use portal linking. Whatever your option is, you need to get 2 villagers into the farm. I used spawn eggs to spawn our villagers in, but you guys will have to move them however you need to. Now that you see we have 2 villagers in here, we're going to give them 7 stacks of food. I'm using bread, but again, you can use carrots or potatoes. So what will happen is these guys will now begin to breed, and they will breed up to 22 villagers to start the farm. Once you reach 10 full-grown villagers, this farm will start to produce iron golems. So now we are officially on the clock to get it built. With these guys now breeding up, we'll now put another ring on the farm. Go ahead and go around with glass like so, filling in each area. Fill this in and continue our ring around the hoppers. Do something like that. We're going to then go back onto our platform in the middle, grab ourselves some smooth stone, fill in right here. This will now encase our villagers. If you wait to feed the villagers until after this step, you will have to break the farm to get into it. But with our ring built like so, we should now have a 4x4 platform this way, a 4x4 platform this way, and a 4x3 platform going that way. You know the farm will have started to work when cats are starting to spawn. You are now going to go up 3 blocks around the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way around. With your farm looking like this, you can make a couple cosmetic decisions. I like to put leaves along the upper ring. This is not necessary. It is purely a cosmetic design. You can also do half slabs or add sea lanterns or frog lights to add a little bit of light to it. I will do my standard sea lanterns on the side and do a ring of leaves. But again, this is not necessary at all. It is purely a cosmetic decision on my part. With your ring built, go ahead and get onto your platforms and place down temporary blocks here, here, and right here. On top of these temporary blocks, go ahead and place fence gates and open them up. Go up here, place fence gates and open them up. Go to the other side and place fence gates and open them up, and then remove your temporary blocks. So go ahead and remove these. The farm should be looking like this. Once you have your fence gates in place, take your water buckets, place water along the back row like so. More water right there, and then water right here. All of your water should be flowing everything down into the hoppers. Once your water is in place, go ahead and come back down here. I removed the glass to get access to our hoppers. Now here is where you can make another cosmetic decision. You can place string on top of campfires to remove the smoke. I'll show you the difference right here. So with 2 layers of string, there's no smoke. With no string, there's a lot. We are going to place campfires into here. If you want to do the string method, I recommend placing the string first. So we will place it at this layer like so, then at this layer. Creates a double layer of string, and then underneath that we will go ahead and place in our campfires. Just like this. So you can see that now there's no smoke. We can see our villagers. As soon as we get to 10 fully grown villagers in the farm, this farm will start producing iron golems. You cannot have more than 20 villagers. That is the max rate for iron farms on Bedrock. However, if you want to go through the process, this iron farm is stackable, meaning you can stack up to 4 iron farms next to each other if you do it correctly. I do not have a tutorial on stacking iron farms, as I do not find it value added. Instead, I made this farm easy enough and efficient enough that I can build it anywhere I am AFKing in my world. This farm will produce you 4.5 to 5 stacks of iron per hour. It is extremely easy to build, and I build one anywhere I'm AFKing. Iron farms are the most important farm in Minecraft simply because iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. Now, if for whatever reason you're having issues getting this farm to work, you can go ahead and put questions down in the comments. This farm will not work on Java Edition before you ask that. This farm does not get any faster than 4.5 or 5 stacks per hour. If you are having questions, you can either put them in the comments or share them in my Discord. There is a link on my bio. This video will be uploaded to both TikTok and YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye now.